guys, it's Boston GFX here, and I am back with my Photoshop tutorials. I am back with a brand new Photoshop. So let's get started. My last video, I said I would showed you how to make this, and then I said my next video would be how to make that into a background like this. So the first step is to, if you're on a Mac, go to System Preferences. Wait for that to load. And go to Display. Oh, whoa, I always do this. And whatever one you have highlighted, mine's 1280 by 800, that's your screen resolution. So, you're going to make a new document, put in that width and height, RGB color, 8-bit, and background contents white, and hit OK. So, first you want to have your foreground color, have it black and white, and if you hold Alt and Backspace, nope, it's not going to work. Alright, then just use a paint bucket and fill that in. So, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your brush tool and you're going to choose what color you want. So I have this color saved from when I made this. It's this red color right here. So, and then you're just going to click a couple of times around, filling in some of this red. You want to have the size pretty decent, then you want to have the hardness all the way down to 0%. And just kind of click a couple times. Then create a new layer on top of that. Make sure it's set to black and white by pressing these buttons down here next to the color palette. I don't know if you can see them. And going to Filter, Render, Clouds. And you'll have this right here. And then on that clouds layer you just put, you're going to put it to divide. So you get something like this. And then if I'm going to lower the opacity of the color layer, that's 33%. And that looks fantastic. So that's how you get this, nope, I don't want to hide this. How you get this cloud effect like this. So, next what you're going to do is you're going to drag your the logo in, and I'm going to, while holding shift, drag it up to make it a little smaller and put it right about there. I'm going to hit the check icon, and I'm going to put this on top of the red logo. I'm going to put the clouds layer on top of the what was I gonna say? Clouds layer on top of the emblem, but on the emblem on top of the red paint layer, just to kind of blend it in. So if we make another layer and go to our pen tool, we're gonna do that squiggly line thing where I have a tutorial up on that. But basically, you're going to choose a pen tool, click, and then click. I'm going to drag out like this. I'm going to click over here on the other side of the logo, drag it out. Click down here, drag it out. Click down here at the bottom, drag it out. I'm going to click up over here, drag it up, and then I'm going to come under like this and drag it like this. So, now that we have this pen layer like this, you're going to go to your brush tool again, and you're going to size the brush down to a decent size. Mine's at 16. Alright, and then you're going to go back to your pen tool, and right click and do stroke path. You want it on the tool to be brush, you want simulate pressure, and hit OK. Oh, but before you do that, make sure it's white on black, not black on white. So I'm going to do that again, stroke path, OK. Now that looks like that. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another layer on top of that. I'm going to go to my brush tool, size it up quite a bit, and then I'm going to choose that same red that I had before, and I'm going to paint
It's 7 o'clock.
over this line. Doesn't have to look pretty at all. Just paint over it. Get all that white out of there. Alright. And then I'm going to go to that paint layer. Make sure it's right above the pen layer and create a clipping, or no, not a clipping mask. You're gonna right click on the paint layer and do create clipping mask, and it'll do this. So I'm gonna go to this selection tool, click off the path, and delete, so I don't have that line anymore. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to the pen layer, right click, go to blending options, and choose an outer glow. I'm going to make it a nice white. Increase the spread a tiny bit. I'm going to go to an inner glow and choose a red. Choose a nice red. Let's see if I put that same red in from before. Oh wait, no. On outer glow, sorry, you want a white. Outer glow, a white. Inner glow, you want that reddish color. It can be a little brighter, a little darker, whatever you decide. And I'll increase the size a little bit. Alright, then I'm going to go to the paint layer where I traced over the pen line, and I'm going to create a add a layer mask. I'm going to go to my brush tool, and at the top I want it to, just like I did on this one, I want it to go under, over, and under. So I'm going to, oh, nope, Control Z. I'm gonna paint, no, come on. Oh, my bad, guys. You're not gonna create the, oh crap. You're not gonna create the layer mask on the paint layer. You're going to create it on the pen layer. My bad. So create on the pen layer, and you're going to, I'm gonna make it go under, over. So under, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. Make it go under, over, I'm going to increase the hardness of this brush. And I messed up a little bit there. And that looks pretty good. Zoom out again. And you're done. That's basically it. So if you see, it looks just like this one. If the reds and the lines are a little bit different, so I can always come in here to blending options. Come in here to blending options and make that red a little bit darker. But besides that, that looks really good. You could always add some text if you wanted to, but I think it looks good just like that. So please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later.